I want to thank the Chairman, thank both of you for what you do to protect the country. And I wanted to ask about Iran. And I know that in your written testimony, you have said, and you previously testified, Director Clapper, before this committee, that Iran was on track by this year in terms of its ICBM program. So since the negotiations have been ongoing on the nuclear program, has Iran continued to develop its ICBM program? And can you tell me what the status and the goal of that program would be from Iran?
The Iranians have continued on their space launch vehicle program and recently put into orbit a satellite, and obviously that any work they do on missiles could conceivably go towards work on an intercontinental ballistic missile. And it's going to be hard to determine whether a given missile is launched for the purposes of a space launch vehicle, a satellite they want to put into space, because if they do that, they also acquire proficiency, expertise, and experience in what could be an ICBM. And so it's a hard question to answer because it has a lot to do with intent. But there's no question they have the technical competence.
Do you think they have good intent in terms of what they're doing with their missile program?
Well, no. I mean, I think the huge medium-range ballistic missile force they have today that's operational is, I think poses a threat to the region now. So no, it's not.
And if they were to get ICBM capability, that obviously poses a threat in terms of our country and the East Coast in particular.
Well, it could. I mean, it again depends on what they actually do. If they actually are able to, it's theoretically possible they could attempt to launch one this year. So this is something we just have to watch. But again, the challenge for us is going to be, determining just what their intent is.
Could you help me understand also, as we think about Iran's activities, what types of other activities they're engaging in to establish regional hegemony?
Well, they are certainly trying to where they can, reach out diplomatically. The organization that we watch a lot is the IRGC, Quds Force, I mentioned previously, their intelligence activities throughout the region. But they will look to establish their influence by whatever mechanism they can.
So as I understand it, obviously they continue to support Assad. They have continued to support groups in the region, including Hezbollah. What other activities are they still, would you still characterize them as one of the largest state sponsors of terrorism in the world?
They are still classified that way, yes.
Okay, thank you.